Welcome to my
Let's
channel.
make some
Prep lunch for my student athlete. We're starting off with chicken. I've pre-seasoned them. I've got some beef over here. I'm sorry, I'm so out of frame. I can't even see it. Let's get some tongs and I season them all for the week, and we've got some fish in here. So we're gonna cut this up. It's a little too big, and all of these are gonna be grilled. So I pre-seasoned all of this, so it makes it easier during the week. Like on Sunday, I'll just take everything out and so. And the vegetables for the week, we've got asparagus, we've got some broccoli, and some green beans. Coincidentally, well, in the green family today, gonna have some Irish potatoes and some sweet potatoes and some rice. So it's cooking the rice, a couple of cups in the rice cooker, and then we're gonna prep the vegetables. Got my handy dandy chopper. Careful not to hurt myself. I've got nicked by this thing before, so it always brings back not so pleasant memories. But let's start off with this is the sweet potatoes. Got a trash can right down there, so it just makes it a lot easier to do the peeling over the trash can. You're all peeled and washed, and now we get to cut them up into chunks, or at least, yeah, to make it easier to go through the chopper. And here we go. Makes life so much easier. Get the drift. All cut up in bite-sized pieces, and that's what we're working with. And that's in, so drizzle a little bit of olive oil so it doesn't stick to the baking dish. Add some black pepper, some salt. That's garlic and black pepper blend. Give it a good stir. And this should be good to go. Now it's on to the Irish potatoes. Do the same thing like we did with the sweet potatoes. I use a handy dandy peeler. And pretty much repeating the same process as we did with sweet potatoes. Makes this move so fast. And there you have it. All done. So doing the same thing. Some olive oil, some black pepper, some salt, some garlic powder. Mix. Stir it all together. And this is the baking tray. If I can get the parchment paper out of that. Yeah, let's use the other counter. There's a little bit more space there. There we go. So now we've got the right amount of parchment paper. And we're gonna put them both in at the same time and just monitor it. We kind of sort of need the same amount of time to cook, at least in my experience, with it being this. There's no point in having two separate trays in the oven. That was a little bit too big. So we've got it all. And in the oven it goes. So let's see what the proteins are looking like. We've got some chicken. We've got the fish on the top, and then we've got some beef. Got it on the grill. And this is what the potatoes are looking like. And now it's on to the vegetables. We got enough asparagus to go for 2 rounds, so we're going to save half of this. Save it in our handy dandy container. And this is all we're going to need for now. He loves asparagus, so that's a good thing. And then we got the broccoli as well. Enough for 2 weeks. So normally when I shop like this, it lasts for it's 2 weeks worth of meals. So we can stretch the broccoli as well as the all of the everything would go for 2 weeks. Let's just put it that way. Cutting it up into bite size. And by the way, this is for heartbeat number 3. He's got a lot going on, so he has the tendency to not want to eat. So I have to make sure that he is eating to maintain his energy, because he burns a lot. He's very athletic. He's got a lot going on athletically. And let's see here. Yeah, we had to put the potatoes in for a little bit more. We started off with the asparagus, which is we added it to a pot of boiling water, seasoned boiling water, and that's And now it's the green beans. Same scenario, we've got enough to last for 2 weeks. We're just gonna do for one half. Chopping off the ends. And we pretty much blanched the asparagus in the orange container. We have a bowl of ice water that we're blanching it to cut off the cooking process. We did the same thing for everything else, and now we've got, well, that was the broccoli that we were blanching. Um, in the meantime, we've got the asparagus. Going to roast them a little so it's a little, um, it's not too mushy. And this is where we season it. Putting some butter on here, and I'm plating on the other side. So got the asparagus going. We've blanched the broccoli to stop the cooking process. And those are the green beans. They go in the ice bath now. So it's pretty much an assembly line at this point. Add a little bit of butter to the asparagus. And some Parmesan cheese. And in goes the broccoli next. And we're taking the green beans out of, it's been shocked, so we've stopped the cooking process. And that's the protein all done. We've got the fish, we've got the chicken, and we've got the beef. So it's going to be beef and broccoli. I'm adding some butter to it, to the broccoli. And we're going to add the beef in there. So it's beef and broccoli for that one bowl. No, nothing cooking, just kind of just marinate them both together. And now we're going to add it to this part's got rice. So for this meal, it's rice, beef, and broccoli. And then we have gonna do the same thing with the green beans. Got to season this stuff a little so that it's easier for him to eat it. We just added some butter to it, and we're kind of sort of just grilling it or toasting it a little bit. Cutting up the chicken. We've got, for this set, that's the Irish potatoes, and it has the green beans. So that meal is, a little taste test. Make sure everything tastes right. So it's green beans, it's chicken, and Irish potatoes for that meal. And then we'll jump onto the next one. It's breakfast, so for this morning we're doing some oatmeal. So he'll have this in the morning, so he can alternate either the oatmeal or the breakfast sandwiches. So to the oatmeal, we're adding a couple of cups of milk. Make that 3 cups. Let that cook for a little bit. I'm going to add those are chia seeds. I'm going to add some eggs to it when it cools down now so it doesn't scramble. That's some brown sugar. And we're adding the eggs to the mixture now. It's cooked and I had it set for a little bit to kind of cool off, and then add the eggs to it. And that's almond butter. He's allergic to peanuts, so I can't put peanut butter in there. So that's almond butter. And those are the little bowls. So that's it for the. So we've got everything and we're done. So we've got the lunches and breakfast. So these are the different ones. We got rice and steak, baked with broccoli. We got the sweet potatoes with ground beef. I made that. Did record that with some carrots to go with it. And on the last one, we've got the Irish potatoes with the green beans and the chicken. And then we've got the cereal. We'll just put some bananas and strawberries in the morning after we heat it up. All right. Thanks for watching.